Hello again everyone, with another Resident Evil board game unboxing. So we've got 3 boxes hopefully going to get through, possibly a 4th depending on the length of the video. First one is this one, the 4th Survivor expansion. So Resident Evil 2, when you completed it you could unlock Hunk, the 4th Survivor, but also you could unlock Tofu, a block of tofu. So get this one straight open. This one opens a little bit differently. These are smaller boxes now, so we don't really need to go through them in too much detail. So again, rule booklet, yeah, various maps. You've seen this in the previous ones. You've got a profile there on Tofu, because why not? You've got an additional tile set here, which is very nice to see. And we've got the actual sets off. The sellotape is a little bit weird on this one. Not a lot in there. So just another tile set with the character tiles and tokens. Let's push that along. So Tofu's a little bit silly, I guess. We'll have a look at both the characters. Look at Tofu first, look at that. That's some nice modelling detail there, it's wonderful. The Tofu mode, he only ever had a knife. Again, quite hard to get that one out. So this is Hunk, the 4th Survivor. So this is like, I believe it was a harder mode for it. I'm not quite sure. It's like a single campaign, and I think he pops up in a few of the other Resident Evil games. It's been a while since I've fully checked up on the lore, but there's some really nice sculpting on him. He's a nice looking character. And we've only got the 2 cards here, so I'm not gonna... it's actually easy to open. You got the Hunk character card and the Tofu character card. Not a lot to say about that one. Which you don't really expect. It is just like quite a simple expansion for it. We've got the equipment cards down there as well. So that's the 4th Survivor expansion looked at quickly. Now next up we have the wonderfully named Giant Alligator. No guesses for what comes in this one. So, rulebook. It's Giant Alligator, isn't it? Not a lot to say there. Extra set of tiles, the sewers underneath Raccoon City. Now, there's only one like deck there, because that's all you need. But here we go, the Giant Alligator. I love this. This is fantastic. The detail on him is it's really nicely sculpted. Look at that. It's a really nice and big model. So, that is your Giant Alligator. And then we get to the next one. Murder from Above. So this was one, when I originally put in my pledge, I wasn't going to get any of the expansion, I was going to get a couple of them. Then I got a little bit more money, so this is like the last one I kind of ordered, because I wasn't overly bothered by it. But I thought for the sake of completion, you may as well get them all. So we're kind of getting to a point where we're getting less and less in each box, but we've got Murder from Above contents there. So it's very, very, not even really a book, just like an expansion, like sheet of paper, really. But we've got a few extra bits and pieces. We got the giant moth. Kind of feels a little bit icky to hold. I don't like that. I mean, it's lovely model. I just don't like it. And then we've got some crows there. So I'll try and get in some close there. So they attack you. Oh, I don't know if you can see that very well, but they are feasting on a body. How lovely. So that's the Murder from Above expansion. And I think we're doing well for time, so we can probably get the next thing in, which is Malformations of G. So we saw Birkin's character model. We saw one of his forms, but there was an expansion just focused on him, which is the Malformations of G expansion. Again, booklet, extra set of tiles. So, with there's two Birkin expansions, the B files and this one. So, for this one, you get his stage 2 mutation and his stage 4 mutation. Just quickly pop them out. And look at the out. Stage 2. Kind of one of the more famous known stages. I always remember that stalking you in the game. Again, the detail on him is really impressive. And then this is what I was talking about in one of the earlier videos about, you know, the various forms and how they come back. I actually really like that. I really love a good JRPG where you get killed, you know, you have to fight who you know is going to be the main enemy or one of the main enemies of the game, and they'll repeatedly come at you. But each time it'll be different forms, you have to adapt your tactics. And Seymour in Final Fantasy X comes to mind for that one. There's always one particular one that gave me trouble. There's always such a nice feeling when you did get to the final form and you beat them, though. But look at that, you can see the eyeball there, and the giant mouth, which is... So, again, you got your rules and your equipment cards. We'll push onto the B-Files expansion. Open. Fingers are failing me. Got a rule booklet again. So this is stage 1, stage 5. We should hope that stage 5 is also quite well remembered as the subway boss. There we go. So we'll look at stage 1 first. So this is he's just coming at you with a lovely lead pipe. The base seems a little bit off there. I'm not sure if it is meant to be like that. I'm sure it is, but just after he's transformed. Now this is quite a weighty model, actually. So we'll start from the beginning. So obviously the end game boss on the subway. Look at that there. It's quite terrifying to look at through the camera lens. But yeah, all the detail on him, he's just completely and utterly mutated at this point, beyond all recognition. You wouldn't think it was originally a human. That's a really, really nice and weighty model. So there we go. That's another few of the expansions looked at there. Thanks again for watching, and hopefully see you in the next video.